there.
Yeah, hoping they're going to die down at some point this week.
They will die down a little bit tonight, be back tomorrow afternoon, and then later on the week we'll have some soothing, calm weather, all right?
Oh.
Sounds good.
So it's going to be a bit blustery. It's a bit blustery outside right now. I'll just step out of the way. Some of the palm trees in the neighborhood with lights behind them so you can see them, just shadows out there, but the wind is really pumping and going this evening, generally out of the southwest and west around Metro Phoenix, and generally we're saying sustained winds of 20 miles an hour or more. In the high country, we peaked over 60 miles an hour earlier today at Williams, Chino Valley, and Winslow. Upper 50s at the Canyon, mid 50s at Show Low for a peak wind gust earlier today. Now, current wind speeds were in the 20s and 30s in northern and eastern Arizona, including 36-mile-an-hour winds at Show Low and 31 at Winslow right now. Sky Harbor's got 20-mile-an-hour winds, as does Gila Bend, and we're talking 17-mile-an-hour winds for Prescott. Around the valley, down at Coolidge, 13-mile-an-hour winds. Maricopa's at 20. It's also 20, as we mentioned, at Gila Bend, and 23-mile-an-hour winds at Luke Air Force Base. So we've got a lot of that around tonight. Now, the wind will die down, but guess what? It's going to stay pretty breezy all tomorrow morning, and then it's going to pick right back up tomorrow afternoon. Not quite as intense as today, especially around the entire state, but pretty breezy around Metro Phoenix. Well, here's our first alert radar, and we've got a little bit of light rain and snow shower activity up around the Flagstaff. Don't expect much of this to be sticking or gathering on the ground, except for the very highest elevations, and a little bit of scattered rain and snow shower activity around Kingman earlier tonight. Other than that, very quiet around the state. Flagstaff's at 33 right now, and it's 48 degrees at Payson. All right, winds gusting at times. 48 is going to be our low, Midtown. Then tomorrow, sunny, much cooler with a high of only 63 degrees. Our first alert 7-day forecast, though, we're going to warm up quick. We get to 80 degrees by Thursday. We get to 90 degrees by Easter Sunday.
A hot weekend coming up next weekend. Royal, thanks. Well, that wind you're talking about has